Hello and welcome to our coverage of the WNBA on 2K Sports. And tonight we've got the Los Angeles Sparks playing against the Indiana Fever. With Brian Banafitemi and Tim Swartz, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're thrilled to have you with us.
Well, this is a game that could be decided by the center matchup. A lot of talent down low.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see who can control the glass and ultimately win the possession battle.
And on top of that, staying out of foul trouble will be key for these two because you know they'll be going at it.
Out to the wing. Poked loose. This is incredible with the steal. Lays it in off the breakaway.
Good aggressive finish on the break.
You're not going to come by a bucket any easier than that.
Boston outside. Back to Mitchell. Clark, this one for three. And the three ball is good.
Well, she's a modern point guard. Mitchell has range, a great shot, handles, and of course, the ability to drop dimes.
Now here's Boss. There's a screen by Court Queen. And the basket by Boss.
You love her presence on this team as a scorer. It has a calming effect for them. She's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Mitchell. Pass to Clark. Lets it go from deep. And the Fever hit again from deep.
Some quick retaliation right there, huh, guys?
Yeah, it sure didn't take them long to go and get those 3 points back.
Here's Mrs. Incredible. They get it back. And the shot is good.
Early on, nearly perfect from the floor. Just one miss on their first 5 shots.
Boston outside. Clark. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Off target from outside.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Looked good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Hey, one of the best basketball families around, the Samuelsons.
All 3 sisters, incredible shooters. Katie Lou, a 6'3" sniper who won it all in college. Carly, an excellent WNBA player who might be a better shooter. And Bonnie was a great college player as well.
This Incredible can't get it to go.
You know, it's not been the best quarter for her as far as scoring. We'll see if she can get back on track.
Pass to Boston. Back to Mitchell. Now Clark fires from deep.
Another miss there by Caitlin Clark.
Court Queen with it.
And it's Boston picking her up.
Now here is Boss. Down low. Deflects the pass. She gets it in there.
The plan worked perfectly that possession. Get it inside. Get the high percentage shot.
Pass to Boston. Back to Clark.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell.
The three-pointer off the mark. The Sparks with the lead. This is Incredible. She's covered by Clark. A nice shot by Mrs. Incredible.
She found the perfect spot behind the arc there. A big gap in the D.
Now Clark. She's got 6. Pass to Mitchell. To halt the run. It's hauled in by Court Queen.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
Boss, covered by Smith. They get it back. Boss. And she can't extend the lead to double digits. Man, they've been looking at a sink offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And guys, this is something we were just talking about off the air, but Caitlin Clark is one of the most hyped basketball players that we've ever seen.
Yeah, and we're not just talking about the WNBA. When you talk about the most hyped rookies, I think you probably have to go back to 2003 when LeBron went first overall. Basically, it's going to be really fun to see how Caitlin Clark's career goes.
The 2024 top pick, Caitlin Clark. We've never seen a player enter the league with her level of hype, and it's deserved.
It's crazy. I mean, you're talking about Caitlin Clark setting the scoring record for career points in college, shattering viewership records as well. Lots of people excited to see Clark in the W.
Now here's Boss. Here's Court Queen. Soft touch off the glass.
Where was the box out? Some easy second chance points.
Those kinds of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Here's Mitchell. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Out to the right wing. Clark outside. Her shot is good. Scores her third basket in 6 attempts. I think that's 50%. And here's Boss. The three. And the rebound goes to the Fever.
Her strokes looked a little shaky this quarter. Not much is hitting the target.
Takes the three. Sinks the triple.
Great opportunity right there. You know, she's got such great length, and she can just rise up and get incredible separation for the three ball.
Now here's Mitchell. Back to Clark. From deep. And fouled hard that time. And she'll get 2 shots at the line.
Well, we saw this with Boston even back in college. She does a great job of drawing fouls.
It's her first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And she makes the first.
Hey, it didn't take long for Aaliyah Boston to make waves here in the W. She came ready.
Aside from the accolades she racked up in her first season, her team just plays better with her on the floor. She's a spark plug out there, and it seems that the team goes the way Aaliyah goes. She is a force at the 4-5 position in this league.
She's perfect from the line this time.
And the playoffs quickly approaching here. So what's the key for teams around the league right now?
You want to be peaking. Sometimes it's not the best team that wins the title. It's the team that's playing the best.
And not just maybe playing the best, Brian, but the healthiest team that wins it all. So I've been checking out that injury report. Availability is so big in this league.
She had her head on a swivel and was able to still pick up the pass and get the assist.
Mitchell outside with the floater. The Sparks grab the miss.
They haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
The idea of setting a screen on that play, it was the good idea, the right idea, but the execution was not.
Yeah, you really want to set a hard screen, but you also want to make sure it's a legal one.
Smith outside. Clark. They set a pick from the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Her scoring this quarter has been off the charts, doing all she can to bring them back.
Pass to Bell. Now here's Boss. Count that bucket.
Assisted by Bell.
Here's Mitchell. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And here's Smith. Back to Mitchell. Clark, wide open. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
She's leading the way offensively. Can they ride her back into it?
Boss with it. She's got 8. Pass to Bell. Here's Court Queen. Good work there as it goes.
A tremendous first quarter shooting the basketball.
Yeah, just some really impressive scoring. Everything seems to be going in.
Here's Bagbenley. Clark outside. Screen by Smith. There's the 3. Rebound by the Sparks.
On an open look like that, she's just got a gift for making the weak coverage pay.
That's a surprising miss. She's almost always deadly when she's that open, even from way downtown.
She has shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Clark. Puts up a three. She scores her sixth bucket from the floor with that one. And she's shot the ball 11 times.
Well, Kelsey Mitchell sometimes has that shoot-first mindset. But she's also always willing to make the next pass.
Now here's Boss. Fires for three. Offensive rebound. Court Queen. That's good.
They've been sensational on the boards to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a good word for it, Tim. That's good. You usually have the right word for these kinds of situations. Just tearing it up on the glass.
How kind of you, Brian.
Here's Mitchell. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Chalk up two right there.
And she's having a quarter, converting at a high percentage.
The Sparks leading. Now here's Clarendon. Jackson outside. Court Queen. Here's Boss. And count the basket. She was fouled, and she's going to the line for one more.
And obviously the addition of Caitlin Clark to the Fever, that brought lots of extra attention.
I mean, Fever tickets are as hot as any in American sports, no matter what league. Clark bringing so much hype, and basketball fans everywhere are tuned in to see her every move, and by extension, the Fever as well.
Now Wheeler. Pass to Hole. Back Benley. Boss defending. Clark outside. Hole. 5 to shoot. Here's Wheeler. Amby grabs the miss.
I mean, it would have been something to see her hit from all the way back there.
There aren't many players that can hit from out there, but she's definitely one of them.
They continue to get it inside. The defense struggling to just contain them.
And look, when you make 5 in a row from in tight like they have, it also just takes pressure off of your perimeter guys.
Great point.
Pass to Wheeler. Let's go with a three. Doesn't go that time. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Sparks ahead. They lead by 11. And quarter two will get underway just after this short break. And we'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move into the second. And quite a position here for the Sparks to be in. What do you guys think?
A lot of shots in close from them early. Good sign.
It's a lot easier to get buckets inside, and they've done that through one.
And it's the Fever ball. They trail by 11. Pass to Hole. Wheeler. All sorts of time. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense, they have to close out quicker.
Now here is Queen. The three is up. Score the basket. Her second of 2 attempts.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball at one end with their own.
A 3-point battle starting to take shape here.
Here's Wheeler. To the inside.
Hole, guarded by Jackson.
For 3.
Wallace misses.
You got to give them credit for the job they've done on the boards.
Well, guys, they've done a lot of things well. but their rebounding is right at the top of the list.
Wide open misses like that can be confidence shakers.
Outside Wheeler. Wide open look. No good. And she's off to a slow start, 1 for 4. Pass to Queen. Hole with the rebound. And here's Indiana. 11-point game. No one near her. And she comes up with the deuce.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Now here's Clarendon. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game.
That's one way to extend the lead. Continue to light it up from long range. They have all the confidence in the world from three-point land right now.
Here's Wheeler. Pass to Boston. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, I just think an illegal screen, it's one of the toughest calls for an official to make.
Yeah, you have to appreciate how difficult a job they have to do when it comes to making calls like that. It's not as easy as people might think.
And the refs in this league just do a great job.
Now here's Mrs. Incredible. From deep three-point range, Bagbenley with the rebound. And here's Samuelson. Here's Wheeler. It's hauled in by the Sparks.
That's one she knows she should have drained.
Jackson outside. Pass to Mrs. Incredible. Takes the turnaround, Jay. Aaliyah Boston grabs the miss.
Okay, look. I know she isn't having the best of games from the floor, but it hasn't seemed to hurt them.
Now here's Hull. Samuelson outside. And a miss there on the triple.
Surprising miss, wouldn't you say? I mean, she usually devours those wide open opportunities.
And just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the three off target.
Well, most games she can hit from deep, but this game, it's not there for her.
Back to Wheeler. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call.
Foolish play. I mean, she's got to be thinking out there.
Which she clearly isn't at this moment, or maybe she was thinking, just not about basketball.
And confident play we're seeing out of them.
Yeah, the scoreboard tells the story.
Here's Mitchell. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Back to Wheeler. Mitchell. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that mate. She is 1 for 4.
There isn't a part of the court that Mitchell won't let it fly. When she hits from the mid-range, it just increases the headache for the D.
Now here is Queen. 5 points in the game. Pass to Mrs. Incredible. The turnaround, Jay. And the rebound goes to the Fever.
He's been ice cold, unable to contribute offensively.
One of the areas Aaliyah Boston really shines is on the glass.
Yeah, she is an efficient rebounder. And as we all know, rebounds often win or lose games. Then you add in Boston's offensive efforts, and she really is a big contributor to team success.
You have to make sure your feet are set. But when you set those screens, they'll get you for it.
I thought maybe she was set. Now, I know that's a difficult call to make, but I think maybe they got that one wrong.
Queen with the ball. Pass to court Queen. Amby. Mrs. Incredible with it. And she was camped there in the lane, and she gets the 3-second call. Now Now here's Mitchell. Pass to Clark. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
Second personal foul.
And after 12 seasons with the Sparks, Nneka Ogwumike decided that 2023 would be her last with the organization.
Yeah, since going first overall in 2012,
Take a break.
Ogwumike, an 8-time All-Star
Two
with the
shots.
Sparks, winning MVP and the WNBA title in 2016. 2 Community Assists awards. They'll miss her in Los Angeles. Nneka, a legend in LA basketball history.
And she knocks down the first one.
Well, the Sparks have missed the last 3 playoffs. Rare to see LA struggle like this.
An original WNBA team, they missed the postseason just 4 times in their first 24 seasons. Now, this franchise has the best winning percentage in league history, so you expect they'll turn it around pretty soon.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. Just a ton of effort out of them down low.
And they've needed every one of those rebounds. That's what's put them in front.
Now here's Mitchell. Clark left side. Drops in the tray.
Get your popcorn ready. Her performance from long range has been something to behold, something to admire.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, that's been her shot today.
Here's Boss. 11 points in the game. Shoots the 3. That's in for her 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip. 5 for 10. Now Mitchell. Pass to Samuelson. Caitlin Clark with the 3. Hamby grabs the miss. Now the Sparks with it. Up top, Jackson. Now Court Queen. Here's Boss. Foul call that time on the way up. And that'll give her 2 chances at the free throw.
And then, guys, we've heard so much about Caitlin Clark, but Brian, why don't you give a scouting report to those who haven't gotten a chance to see her play?
Well, she's an incredible passer. She's got limitless range, and I think she's underrated as a defender. For the Fever, we're talking about a franchise player to build around.
And the first one drops. And that's good as she hits both shots. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Dantas. And here is Mitchell. Caitlin Clark with room. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
Really, she's been a bright spot for them. She's had a very efficient offensive performance.
Yeah, who knows how much bigger the lead would be if it wasn't for her shooting.
Now here's Mrs. Incredible. She has 7. Offline from the high post. Dantas outside. Mitchell left side. Clark lets the 3 fly. Cans it from downtown.
And really, guys, it's been an exceptional performance from her from the field.
Here's Mrs. Incredible. Takes the 3. Magdenley with the rebound.
You can't let your ego run on offense, and you could see she really wanted to answer that made 3 with a 3 of her own.
Pass to Dantas. Now here's Mitchell. She's guarded by Court Queen. 6 to shoot with the shot. And the shot by Clark, no good. The Sparks with the lead. To the paint. Brink. She gets that one.
She did so well to lead her teammate right to the ideal spot. That's the kind of playmaking coaches like to see.
Now here's Mitchell. Clark right side. 3-pointer. And another three for Indiana.
I wasn't sure she could keep up the pace she set from three-point range in the first quarter, but she has. Wow.
Now here's Mrs. Incredible. She's covered by Clark. Pass to Voss. From past the arc. A rebound by Dantas.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's going to bury the three when she's left all alone like that.
A nice run they've put together here to bring it close.
They really got hot, and I didn't think I'd be saying this a little while ago, but now it's anyone's ball game.
Timeout called the Sparks. Making a switch here. It's a 5-point game. Now here's Mrs. Incredible. Not a lot of room. Buries it from three-point range.
They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
Now here's Mitchell. To the wing, right side. Aiden Clark outside. The Sparks grab the miss. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. And the basket by Voss.
At just a huge hole in the defense, and she didn't waste any time going through it.
Pass to Boston. Mitchell with it. 20 feet out. And she tries off the glass, but it's no good. And the basket by Voss.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
They're losing the battle in the paint.
Clark outside. Will it go? That shot off. And so that brings the first half to a close. Sparks ahead. They lead by 12. And we'll see you right after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. Welcome back to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the final two quarters.
Man, it has been an incredible game here from Caitlin Clark.
She went absolutely off those first 2 quarters, guys, and she's capable of doing that each night she hits the floor. We might see some changes here in the defensive approach they use as we hit the second half.
Well, they've got to make some sort of change, right? I mean, they can't let her continue to torch them like she has been.
Hello and welcome back. Third quarter just about to get going, and what has been a runaway of a game so far. Boston outside. Mitchell outside. Clark outside. The three-pointer is on target.
He's been a bright spot for them, trying to will them to victory.
Now here's Mrs. Incredible. Jacks up a three. And Samuelson pulls it down. Mitchell outside. Pass to Smith. Clark. Good. And the assist goes to Melissa Smith.
Well, they're getting their points now almost exclusively from three-point range. 4 of the last 5 makes from beyond the arc.
And the defense practically giving them those shots.
And they'll take it. You know, it's just terrific positioning on her part to get the rebound. So, you know, she might not have the size or the height, but she's got plenty of smarts.
Now here's Clark. She's got 39. The three ball. That one is off. Pass to Bell. Mrs. Incredible with it. Here's Court Queen. Good once again. That makes her 8 for 9 this game.
Well, she's been reliable again today. They need her points, and she's providing them.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell.
Boss defending. And here's Samuelson. Screen by Smith. Fires the three. Samuelson's shot is off. The Sparks with the lead. Pass to Court Queen. And she takes that one up and powers it through.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
Well, they're just going for the throat now.
I feel bad for that rim.
Yeah, I can see why you feel bad for the rim there, Tim. But now's the time to do this, right? Keep attacking that rim.
Now here's Mitchell. Now Smith. Clark outside. Boston sets a screen. Mitchell outside. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Boss picks one up. Drafted back in 2018, Kelsey Mitchell has spent her entire career with Indiana.
Yeah, big numbers. It was an all-star in 2023.
Single-digit wins in 5 of the last 7 seasons. But the good news is the Fever have loads of young talent, starting with Caitlin Clark and Aaliyah Boston. They have arguably the best young core in the W.
Laps there. She is automatic from deep. If you leave her wide open, big mistake.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And the call is going to be, an illegal screen.
Very close call there on the illegal screen.
And I'd go along with it. You know, to me, it didn't really look like her feet were set.
Now Boss. 20 points for her. And it's Court Queen missing. Pass to Mitchell. Boston with it. And here is Mitchell. She has 6. That one's good. Clark.
They've gotten a lot of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Defensively, they have to get out there. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, they just can't keep giving up these open looks.
And that one drops.
Number 25.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Pass to Mitchell. That's tipped. Samuelson outside. Shot clock at 5. From outside the arc. Rebound by the Sparks. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. This is incredible. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there. Here's Mitchell. Boston outside. Back to Mitchell.
The money.
Now here's Boss. Here's Bell. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
They need to get way more disruptive defensively. They just can't keep allowing these easy buckets. You know, get a little physical. Show some effort.
Defensively, that's job number 1. Effort, nothing easy inside.
Clark with it. Defended by Mrs. Incredible. The tray. Katie Lou. That one's good.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
They're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
No luck needed. It is working for sure. 5 of their last 6 field goals, they've come from inside the paint.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over. Pass to Clark. Mitchell. Back to Clark. Clock at 6. Takes it out to Mitchell. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The D got lucky.
Clark with it. She's got 44. Pass to Mitchell. Boston sets a screen. And that's good. Kelsey Mitchell for three.
She has really deep range. Mitchell's offensive game starts with that three-point shot. It forces defenders to pick her up at half court.
They get it again. Court queen. Good on the bucket.
They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show she's putting on this quarter.
Now here's Clark. Pass to Boston. Here's Mitchell. Screen by Smith for three. Another miss by Kelsey Mitchell. Bell covered by Smith. Shot's good by Bell.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking that rim, Brian.
That's right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other.
Now here's Mitchell. 9 points in the game. And the shot by Clark, no good.
Even though she missed it, she couldn't pass up that chance.
Yeah, they don't come much easier than that.
Offensive board. And the basket by Boss.
Yeah, just can't get things going here as she falls to 20% shooting this quarter.
Mitchell, right side. That one off the back iron and out.
It hasn't been a very good day for her, guys, and her team really needs her, desperately needs her to start burying those shots.
Not an easy player to stop when she's got the rim in her sights.
Never has been, never will be. She's a determined finisher.
And she goes with the one-hand tomahawk slam. Nice choice.
And Clark outside. It's hauled in by Court Queen.
A big lead for them, both on the scoreboard and the rebounding column.
Well, rebounding has been a big key, asserting their will, and they've taken control.
Now here is Queen. Now here is Boss. Good, and the assist goes to Rakia Jackson.
They are putting the hammer down. Just a huge lead for them.
And it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense because it has all been working for them.
Yeah, to build this lead, you have to do both.
Here's Mitchell. She's got 9. Shot's good by Clark.
She's willing her team into this game with her performance today and really just doing everything in her power to trim this deficit.
Count that one. Now Mitchell. Pass to Smith. Mitchell outside. Caitlin Clark with the 3. Rebound by the Sparks. Here's Boss. And she banks in the layup.
Some defensive breakdowns happening now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
And giving up these high percentage shot attempts, it's not going to get it done. They need to figure it out.
Pass to Mitchell. Basket good.
They're not as aggressive from the outside here, but maybe they should think about stretching the defense a bit like they did in the first.
Shot's good by Bell.
Not much resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic. In fact, I'll just say it, they are automatic.
Now here's Mitchell. She's got 11. Caitlin Clark outside. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
What's gotten into her today? This is getting ridiculous.
And 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Boss. 28 points for her. Bell can't hit. Now here's Mitchell. Boss defending. Clark with it. Launches a 3. She can't get that one. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. The Sparks on top. They lead by 18. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Now here's Mrs. Incredible. Guarded by Wheeler. A nice shot by Mrs. Incredible.
Wow. I mean, come on. That's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, it's just nowhere to be found.
They have to start committing more bodies down low.
Now here's Wheeler.
And a trend over the last few years, Brian, less players are going overseas to play during the offseason.
And that's great for the WNBA. Increased salaries have helped big time.
And with more players staying in the United States during the offseason, we don't see as many season-ending injuries that happen in the offseason away from the W.
Brink uses the glass to finish the layup.
They own the paint right now, 10 straight coming from the inside.
They are constantly finding lanes to the hoop, getting great looks in tight.
Back to Wheeler. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Pass to Hole. Mitchell, just 5 on the clock. Here's the 3. Jackson pulls it in.
The defense has to be real thrilled to see her keep shooting those threes. She has been brutal this half. You gotta have a cooler head than that.
You're one to talk. Anyways, that was clearly just a frustration foul. She needs to take a few deep breaths. And so do you, Tim.
Mrs. Incredible. She's covered by Mitchell. A nice shot by Mrs. Incredible.
She's putting on a commanding performance here. She's now hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Now here's Mitchell. Back to Wheeler.
And you look at the ratings for women's basketball in general, and man, they're exploding.
Well, of course, Caitlin Clark and her team in college shattering records back in her college days. I think we'll continue to see that happen in the W.
Well, the 2024 draft was by far the most watched of all time. So, yeah, it's an exciting time in the league.
They've been able to depend on her offense all game, guys. She's just not wasting any chances, any shots she's had.
And if they want to make things even easier on themselves here late in the ball game, I got an idea. Just keep getting her the basketball.
Now here's Samuelson. No good on the 3. Now here's Mrs. Incredible. She's guarded closely.
They've been very sound offensively in the second half.
And there's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
And you kind of wonder what was one team talking about in the locker room and what was the other.
Here's Wheeler. There's a screen. 6 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by Court Queen.
Well, she rushed that one. The D was out of position, but she couldn't make him pay.
Here's Hole. To the middle. Here's Fabenle. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Special delivery right there, fellas. Just a wonderful entry feed.
Here's Mrs. Incredible. That's good, and it's Lasia Clarendon with the assist.
That's just great ball movement.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with a purpose. The D has not been able to keep up.
Now here's Mitchell. Now here's Hole. Back to Mitchell. There's the triple. No good.
This has been a rough second half for her shooting the ball. She should probably adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
They grab their own miss. Hamby misses.
Yeah, remember that. And that's not an opportunity. She fails to convert very often.
Looking to get it going. Outside Wheeler. Nailed from three-point land.
Don't let Wheeler catch you out of position defensively. If she gets a clean look, she's firing.
Pass to miss is incredible. Clarendon. Inside. Here's Mrs. Incredible. Banked in off the glass.
Those defenders look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're just getting pushed around on the low block. Maybe coach has got to make a substitution or something to energize his team.
Well, they better rally soon. They've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Now here's Wheeler. And another 3 for Indiana.
She's starting to turn it on now after a slow start.
Pass to Court Queen. Three-pointer. Rebounded by the Fever. Now Hull. And a missed layup. And here are the Sparks now. A nice shot by Mrs. Incredible.
Well, after she had a tough first half, it's been a different story since the break.
Mitchell outside.
Hey, yo, right here.
Back to Wheeler. The 3. Brink brings down the board.
It's rare to see her come up empty on such a wide open look.
Yep, that one goes.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree.
Now here's Hull. Back to Wheeler. Tries it from 19. It's hauled in by Court Queen.
She had all the space she needed, but just could not find the bottom of the bucket.
Off target with the 3. And here's Hull. Pass to Mitchell. From the high post, she drills it.
And, you know, sometimes it just comes down to feel. Mitchell has a sense for the game that others don't.
Now here's Court Queen. From downtown, the shot will not fall.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Pass to Wheeler. Watches it. Hamby grabs the miss. Now here's Mrs. Incredible. She's covered by Mitchell. And here's Court Queen. Count it.
Nice pass there to set up the bucket.
And 10 of the last 12 points have come off assists.
So it's Indiana now. Mitchell with it. Takes the 3. It's hauled in by Court Queen. Here's Mrs. Incredible. Shoots the 3. Here's Brink. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
Second team foul. At the line for the away team, Cameron Brink. 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one falls for her. We're talking about the young Cameron Brink. She's already an elite shot blocker.
Well, it's rare for a player to come into the league with an elite top-end skill. But Brink has that combination of length and smarts, reads the game so well. Cameron's going to be a menace defensively for years.
No good on the second free throw.
And you know, when Brink is on the floor, she adds multiple dimensions to this offense.
Her defense gets a lot of attention, but she does so much offensively. She's great in the post, she can spot up, and she's come a long way as a passer.
Indiana Fever, Katie Lou Samuelson. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
From a basketball family, Katie Lou Samuelson's sister Carly has played with the Sparks. Her other sister Bonnie was a big-time college player. I can only imagine the games of horse those three had growing up.
That one falls, so she hits both of them. And the Sparks with possession here.
Jackson outside.
Past Alema. Jackson. Hamby with the ball. From past the arc, it's good from long range.
Awesome to see zero hesitation from Hamby there. Gets the pass, gets the shot off, points on the board.
Now Boston. Back to Mitchell. Clark right side. Over Hamby. A tad short, but it's good. Off the front iron.
Now here's Aleman. Jackson outside.
Pass to Hamby. Over Boston. Rebounded by the Fever. Now Mitchell.
Now here's Smith, guarded by McDonald. Now here's Samuelson.
Back to Clark. Shot clock at 6. The three from Nalissa Smith. Drains the three-pointer.
Selective in when she takes threes. Smith is effective from deep, and that really helps this team with spacing.
Jackson outside. Pass to McDonald.
Here's Alema.
Back to McDonald.
Aleman with it. From deep. It's hauled in by Nalissa Smith. Clark outside. Good.
You know, you simply cannot say enough about her individual performance so far, even if the all-around team effort has been lacking.
And here is Aleman. And so it's the Sparks taking care of business in this one. And this crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
Boy, I mean, for us too, it was shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the type of win they had tonight.
And that'll wrap it up